Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome to episode 35 of my Terraria series. So last time we explored the jungle temple, and between last episode and this one I've managed to create some oh, I don't have them here actually. Oh, I do. Managed to make some solar tablets out of the solar tablet fragments that we got from the enemies in the temple. And these will summon a solar eclipse. So I've done that, and I managed to get myself an Eye of Cthulhu from the Mothron enemy that spawns during a solar eclipse. So this is a very powerful yo-yo, one that we are going to use. Also managed to get myself a ton of money. And I will be showing you how I've done that. So let's go to my ocean grinder, which a lot of people use an ocean grinder. It's there are hundreds of videos explaining how to do it, and I've made one myself. You can actually get a ton of money from this. So are we there yet? Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is go to an ocean biome. I set up some teleporters between the grinder and the shore there. Here it is. It's completely closed. Oh, I didn't know jungle trees could just grow out of nowhere. I haven't planted any acorns. But yeah. This is basically it, so let's go back inside. I've actually wired this with lizards' pressure plates, because they can only be triggered by players and not monsters, so there's no chance a monster will get in here unless it spawns inside. So basically what I've done is, well, how this works is once you get into this pool of water, all the enemies around that are in the water will come straight towards you. This is usually what happens if you're not in the ocean, the enemies will just swim peacefully, but once you enter the ocean, they will just come at you. And we are exploiting that mechanic by placing a little pool of water here, and the enemy's reaction will be the same. So this is the basic gist of it. So I've made this out of mud blocks and set up some jungle grass seeds. You don't need to use jungle, you can use other biomes, but I've made jungle because I was actually looking for a jungle key, which I didn't have yet. I've gotten a hallowed key and a crimson key from farming those specific biomes. I got a frozen key too, and I'll explain how I got that soon, and I got a jungle key. Now these drop off of their specific biomes, in the Crimson, in the Hallow, in the Jungle, and in an Ice biome. So I got some heart lanterns and bonfires here in case I get hit during the night by those wraith enemies. I got a safe so I can deposit a bunch of items here. You can see I have a ton of pirate maps because enemies in an ocean biome will drop pirate maps occasionally, and you can use the maps to summon a pirate invasion. So how this works is we equip a summoning type armor. Now these will make us so our max number of minions is increased, and this pygmy necklace serves the same purpose. Now I believe with this I can get 6 minions, so you can get these items off the Voodoo Doctor after defeating Plantera. You do have to... I believe you need to have the pygmy staff in your inventory for it to work though, for him to be able to sell that stuff. So with these items equipped, you will also need a lucky coin, which drops from pirate invasions, that you can get from these maps. And I had the lucky coin before, but with all these maps I farmed for the other items, the other accessories the pirates drop, including the, what's it called? The gold ring, which increases coin pickup range, and the discount cards, which gives you discounts in NPC shops. You can combine the coin with the ring to make a coin ring, I'm not sure what the exact name is, and then you can combine that ring with the discount card to make the greedy ring, which I have here. So this type of farm works on the premise of the lucky coin, which says hitting enemies will sometimes drop extra coins. So with all these minions we can summon, we will summon the weakest one, which is the slime staff. I have actually reforged it so it does less damage, and you summon them over here, as many as you can. Now you don't want to kill the enemies necessarily, you want to hit them as many times as possible. That's why I use the weakest minion we have. And once they hit them, with all these minions all hitting all of these enemies non-stop, you can get quite a bit of money pretty quickly. And pirate maps. And shark fins and glow sticks. I don't actually need these. Okay, that's enough demonstration. You can see our coin pickup range is ridiculous right now. So this is basically how an ocean grinder works. You set up your farm here, make a little pool of water that you can stand in so to aggro the enemies, and then just place a bunch of slimes in here to hit them while you collect the coins from the lucky coin. Also, don't forget to make some slanted edges here, so enemies can just hit them and go down towards the killing area. Because sometimes the enemies won't actually, well, mostly enemies that come from the shore would actually get stuck over here, like umbrella slimes and that kind of stuff, so I hit this a little bit. This one isn't actually properly hit. There we go. And this way they'll just go on their way towards your killing area. Got some more candles to increase the spawn rate. You can also use battle potions. And yeah, this is pretty much it. It's a complete AFK farm if you disregard the wraiths or other wall other enemies that can move through walls. Okay, let's go back to our main stuff. I don't need the pygmy necklace. Well, what did I have there? Emblem, yo-yo, glove. Oh, it was my boots, of course. Okay. Let me just place this in my safe. As you can see, I've defeated Terraria again. Basically, I wanted to record the music, but didn't really get to do it. Because when I actually I defeated Terraria again, and when I actually attempted to record the music afterwards, I died. So I'm saving these for when there's a bulb closer by. For now, let's not worry about this too much. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, today, you can see I have my 4 keys here. Oh, by the way, the frozen key I acquired by while I was farming those pirate invasions, since my base is actually in an ice biome. So that was a nice bonus. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to visit the dungeon. If you remember, during our first visit, there were some interesting chests here that we couldn't open. Well, that has changed since we have these biome keys. You can actually acquire the keys before defeating Terraria, but they'll just say they've been cursed by a powerful jungle creature. You can only use these keys after you defeat Terraria. And here are some new enemies. Oh, it's Bone Lee. He actually drops stuff. Or maybe he doesn't. No, he actually dropped some accessories. I was taking a look at it once I... for the ninja accessories you can get. Because in normal mode you can get the climbing gear that lets you stick to walls and stuff. And then you can actually combine that with stuff that Bone Lee drops. Okay, so these are the new enemies. Some rusty armored bones. I've got an adhesive bandage. The enemy types actually change depending on your dungeon. Depending on the dungeon blocks. So we have the blue blocks. There are also the green and the pink. And those will drop different enemies based on that. And the enemies will drop different stuff. I was actually hoping we'd get some paladins, but apparently not in this dungeon. Nevertheless, stop dropping on top of me. Oh, got some ectoplasm. Yeah, this is another different thing about the dungeon, but we'll more on that later. I thought I was immune to this stuff. With the Young Shields, apparently not. Well, here is the Hallow chest. We can now open it with the Hallow key. Why can't I open this? Oh, because my keys are still in my piggy bank. That's why. Here we go, big booty. We have the Rainbow Gun, which is a magic weapon. And nothing that interesting. We can actually get this chest with us. Wow. How does this work exactly? Oh, that's not bad. It's a cool effect. But I'm not using magic, so let's not use that. Oh, there's Bone Lee too. Do you have something for me, Bone Lee? He does not. So, a thing about the new dungeon is that the enemies... do I have my pygmy staff with me, or did I... Yeah, I placed it in the safe, didn't I? That's fine. I don't need the slime with me. So a new thing about the dungeon now is that when enemies die, they have a chance to be raised as a spirit, I believe. And that spirit will drop ectoplasm. And ectoplasm is used to craft stuff. Oh, here's another chest. The Crimson chest. And we have vampire knives. Oh, actually something I wanted. Now these items are predetermined, you will always get the same ones. Vampire knives from Crimson chest, the Rainbow gun from the Hallow chest, and so on. Let's see, vampire knives are a melee weapon. Pretty cool one. Nice crit chance, but I basically have the same crit chance on all the weapons I have. And I get healed from it. Oh, here's another one. I have the Staff of the Frost Hydra. 100 summon damage. Bone Welder, we already have one of these. I believe the Hydra is a stationary summon, just like the what's the name of it? The Spider Queen. Let's actually try it over here. Deals quite a lot of damage. Oh, he's actually targeting the spirit. I didn't even see it. Ancient Necro Helmet, we have some of those. Oh, it's a paladin apparently. Oh, hello. I thought you were in a different kind of dungeon. Or maybe my information was completely wrong. Oh, well, that guy dropped some stuff. A rocket launcher. Okay, I need to heal and really organize my inventory because it's already full. I don't need these for now. Ow, that dealt a ton of damage. Well, I do have some... Ooh, Shadow Beam Staff. I brought these with me for other reason. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh wait, I dropped a platinum. I didn't realize I had so much money with me. Okay, you gotta get that Shadow Beam Staff. But yeah, I thought the paladins didn't spawn in this dungeon. Or maybe I was completely wrong and it's the same enemies for everything. Maybe I read that wrong. That is a possibility. It's actually night time, so let's do some changes and equip a moonstone and a moonshell. Let's see, 95 damage, 98, 95, 95. $95, $98. Yeah, the moonstone is better. More ectoplasm. Not sure how many ectoplasm do I actually need. But let's see if we can find the last chest. Now there are also corruption keys that you can get in a corruption biome. But I'm pretty sure you only get the corruption chest in a corruption world. Oh, that's right, I have the vampire knives. I should use these more often. Why am I taking so much... Oh, another Spectre staff. It's times like these that I regret. That was a ton... What the... Tactical skeleton. Okay. As I was saying, it's times like these that I regret not going magic. I wanted to, but it was so underwhelming when I started hard mode and the yo-yo seemed so strong. Although I could still do it. Pretty sure I have a large number of magical items. And I have a bunch of chlorophyte and could get more. And I could craft a Spectre armor. I also have some sorcerer emblems lying around. So changing to magic isn't really that far-fetched. But for now I'm sticking with this. I have invested too much into the melee builds. Let's become a yo-yo master. Shadow Beam Staff. Oh, this seems really cool. And the Spectre Staff is this one. Skeleton Commando. Now that I have my money back, let's store it. Wow, these guys deal quite a lot of damage. So this is the way we need to take. We're looking for the jungle chest. It's not... Ow. It's not here. Do I go up or down? Let's go up first. I think this room has no connection with the other parts of the dungeon. Damn you, Necromancer. Oh, that's right, I have to retrieve my Heart Lantern. Oh, actually, I passed it, didn't I? It was up here. And this slow debuff sucks. Where's my shield? There we go. Much better. Another Shadow Beam Staff. All I wanted was a Paladin Hammer. Okay, let's go this way. Diabolists. Yeah, these guys can deal quite a ton of damage from that spell. Did they drop something? Oh, hello. Let's do some healing. Yeah, the healing isn't bad with all these enemies. Could be better though. Just an empty room. Oh, there's Bone Lee again. And the Paladin. Damn it. Okay. I think I've realized why there are so many different types of enemies here. I remember reading it, but I didn't pay much attention to it. I think it had something to do with the background, actually. You can see this background is a bit different from this one. And I think that's what regulates the spawning of different types of enemies. It's getting daytime, so let's get through. Oh, I don't have the... Oh, solar eclipse is happening. I don't need one. We'll just hide down here. Let's go this way now. Skeleton sniper, dead. Oh, this one actually connects, but it does connect back to a room we were already in, right? Yes. You don't want to go this way. Let's go down. Damn it! I really hate these caster guys that just appear out of nowhere. Oh, let me get this water candle. Let's see, where is that chest? We've explored a large part of the dungeon already. Ah! Speak of the devil. And finally we have the Piranhagon. Okay, we got all the chests. I am happy, except, well, I'm not really that happy. I want to farm these enemies for more drops. Especially those paladin guys. I've heard that the paladin hammer is pretty good. Although I have to determine where do they spawn exactly. Well, I died here. I saw a paladin something, didn't I? Or was it my imagination? So if a paladin spawned here, this is where they should spawn. It came from this side, right? Okay, so I think I'll end the episode right here. I'll spend a little bit of time farming these enemies for their unique drops. Because this is probably the last time we'll be here inside the actual dungeon, so I'll do that and then I'll come back next episode where I'm going to do something else. Probably defeat a boss. Maybe. But I probably will. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you all next time. Oh, there's Bone Lee. Come here, Bone Lee. Give me your stuff. No, oh, a black belt. Gives a chance to dodge attacks. Nice. Okay, anyway, I'll see you guys next time.